Hello, GWES students. Thank you, Mrs. Wittry, for inviting me to your story time. My name is Pam Cameron, and I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan, not too far from you. I'd like to tell you about the book I wrote about a very special dog named Sport. Sport! You came in. Is it okay if I tell everybody your story? Do you think they'll like it? Okay, well then I'll start and we'll see how it goes. I'd like to show you the cover of Sport's book. Now we know that we pick up a book and we look at it, and this cover for sure shows the main character, Sport. He's smiling at us. I love that Renee drew him smiling. And I also like to think that dogs do smile. Perhaps the next time you see a dog, check and see if that dog is smiling. Now, right behind Sport is a ship. That's the ship that Sport lived on for 12 years. That's why we call him a ship's dog. And next to the ship is a lighthouse, and that's the tall white building. When you hear the story, you'll find out why lighthouses were an important part of Sport's life. Now I'd like to show you something that really helped me write the book. It's a photograph of Sport and two crewmen from the ship. You can see the ships in the background there. They're holding up a life ring around Sport. One of the crewmen is smiling, and you can see the wooden deck of the ship. And this was before there were cell phones, cameras. Not too many people had cameras. And that meant to me that someone took the time to take a picture of Sport. That indicates that they must have felt a lot of affection for Sport. As I looked at this photograph, I thought, I've had beagles in my life. It's not a poodle. What kind of dog is it? So I took this photograph to the animal experts and veterinarians, and they looked at it and they said, he looks like he's part Newfoundland dog, a Newfie, and he looks like he's part retriever. So he was a mix. Then I did some research. What kind of traits or characteristics do those breeds have? They both have the love of water. They love to swim. They also love to retrieve objects. They are easy to train. They're good listeners. They don't bark too much. And in fact, Newfies are known as gentle giants. Perfect! A perfect type of dog to have on a ship. So as you hear the story, you watch for times in the story where there's some swimming involved, some retrieving, some good listening, because Sport was a gentle giant. I often hear questions about, why did I write this book? I wrote the book for you because you live near the Great Lakes, and I wanted you to think about what life was like 100 years ago on a ship. Perhaps you could have been on that ship as a crew member. You could have been on the ship helping Sport and having all sorts of adventures. I also would like to think that you have things in your life that you observe and get excited about, just like I did with Sport. So maybe you could write about a pet that you have, your neighborhood, something in your family, a fun story. And in the future, someone will read your story and get all excited because they will know that's what was happening in Chicago and that you were part of it and you had an exciting life. I'd like to show you my lighthouse, my puzzle lighthouse. And if you look carefully, you can see the light is off and on and off and back on again. That's what lighthouses do. They have their light on So ships out on the water can see if there's any danger. They can know exactly where they are. I'd like to think people, and that's you, are like lighthouses. Some days our light is on and we're all excited and happy and just bouncing around. We're showing our light. And other times maybe we're sleeping, laying down, having some thinking time, and our lights are down and we're just a little bit unlit. Well, I hope today you have a sunshiny day and that you'll find some fun books to read or talk to people in your family. Okay, Sport, you're back. Was everything good? Yeah. Sport says, happy reading, and I'll be in communication with Mrs. Wittry. And I bet she'll tell me that you're reading and having fun. Take care, all, from Mrs. Cameron. Goodbye.